Fix that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably 2 weeks down Wayfair, 3 weeks in the burning.
Yes.
I'll be here for
If there's
December.
1% that
Maybe.
is-
Oh, no, I will be.
Well, no,
Oh.
it all depends.
They might. There might be others, but
Sure. Are there? Okay. I'd like to welcome everybody to October 16th, 2025 zoning board meeting. I'd like to take a roll, please. Aye.
Member Martin,
Aye.
Member Hart,
Aye.
Member Tribune.
Aye.
And Chairperson Henry.
All right. Could I get, anybody have any discussion or anything on the, review and approval of the minutes for dated July 17th, 2025?
Enter them in.
Second. Hold the board.
Member
Aye.
Member Marlowe,
Aye.
Member Hart,
Aye.
Member Tribune.
Aye.
And Chairman. Henry.
Don. You're saying there was supposed to be a 4 or 5.
It's supposed to be a 4. Supposed to be a 4.
Okay. Yep. With that being said, I'd like to open a public hearing for 2025 for the Matt Pole Barn area variance. Could you read the legal notice, please?
Notice is hereby given that pursuant to the provisions of the town of Rush and 274A and 274B of the town law, a public hearing will be held by the zoning board of appeals of the town of Rush at the Rush Town Hall, 5977 East Henrietta Road, Rush, New York, on October 16th, 2025 at 7 p.m. to hear all persons interested in the following applications. Application 2025-4C by Steve Mack for an area variance application to build a pole barn on his property with insufficient side and rear setbacks. The parcel is located at 2279 Rush Mendon Road in Rush, New York, with a tax parcel ID number 213.02-1-19 and is zoned R30 residential.
Mr. Mack, could you take the stand, please? Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mack?
I have one question.
Yes.
Are you doing the lean-to?
Not at this time.
Let's answer that.
Laura and I went and looked at it.
I'd also like to point out that I don't think I need a setback for the rear, only the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, that,
Okay.
Yeah, because you've got plenty of distance for the rear.
Mhm.
That's not a problem.
mhm.
It's a deep lot but narrow.
Yeah.
And everybody looked through the variance.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'd like to thank, first of all, the appeals board for looking at this and their consideration.
Anybody have?
I think, I like, stated August 31st, but that your neighbors,
I'll read that in.
well, okay, great. That's good to see.
Anybody else have any questions? Anybody in the audience have any questions? No? As far as, thank you. As far as correspondence, we did not hear from or did not have to submit it to Monroe County Planning because they are side and rear variance. And conservation had no comment at this time. We did get a letter. No, and there's nothing from the fire marshal. Right, everybody else. Okay.
Didn't- yeah. That's the Newburgh Road.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we did get a letter from your neighbor. We, the owners of 2265 Rush Mendon Road, have reviewed Stephen Max Pole Barn Building plans for the property at 2279 Rush Mendon Road, requiring a side setback area variance for our common side boundary. We have no objections to the plans and approve the project to move forward with permitting with the construction. And that was from Smith and Murray. Murphy. Okay, but other than that, any other correspondence or whatever, nothing in public? Okay, I make a motion to close the public hearing. Second. Hold the board. Aye.
Member Marvel,
Aye.
member Hart,
Aye.
member Judy,
Aye.
Chairman Hedrick,
Aye. Would you read the resolution, please?
Yes, I will read the
And I'll
resolution.
explain to you why later.
Okay. Resolution of the Town of Rush Zoning Board of Appeals on application 25-4Z for an area variance. Whereas the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Town of Rush, the zoning board, received application 25-4Z for an area variance, the applicant submitted by Stephen and Vera Mack, collectively the applicants, requesting a variance from Town Code Section 120-19 set forth in the zoning laws of the Town of Rush, the zoning law. For the property located at 2279 Rush Mendon Road, Rush, New York, 14543, the property in an R-30 district. And whereas application 25-4Z requests a 7-foot variance from the 25-foot requirement for a pole barn on the side lot line as described in the maps and diagrams submitted by the application as set forth in section 120-19 of the zoning law of the Town of Rush. And whereas the Zoning Board of Appeals has examined the maps, diagrams, and other materials that were submitted with the application and reviewed all reports and comments from town professionals, staff, the public, and other interested and involved agencies associated with the application. And whereas the public hearing on this application was held on October 16th, 2025, and notice was posted as required by law. And whereas all persons at the hearing desiring to speak on the matter were heard, all the correspondence was read, and those statements were considered by the zoning board. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the zoning board determined that this is a type 2 action exempt from secure review pursuant to section 617.5 C2 of Title VI of the New York State Code of Rules and Regulations, which requires no further processing under seeker, and type 2 action include granting of individual setback and lot line variances and adjustments. And it is further resolved, the zoning board finds the following with regards to the 5 factors delineated by section 120-68E2 of the town code. There will be no undesirable change in the character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties because the proposed pole barn is consistent with the existing development pattern in the area, which includes similar outbuildings and is in harmony with the rural residential character of the neighborhood. The benefit sought by the applicant cannot be achieved by some other method due to the lay of the land. The requested area variance is not substantial because the proposed variance is 7 foot from the 25-foot requirement of town code section 120-19, 28%. The proposed project does not have an adverse impact. The proposed project does not have an adverse effect on impact on the physical or environmental condition in the neighborhood or district. The variances will not result in any impact on environmental conditions such as drainage, traffic circulation, sight, distance, or noise or other impacts. While the other variances were self-created, while the requested variances were self-created, this factor does not preclude granting the variances. And it is further resolved that application 25-4Z is granted as submitted and subject to the following conditions. The applicant shall check with the building inspector if any permits are needed. The construction of the pole barn is to be completed within 1 year of the approval of this application. The adoption of the foregoing resolution was moved by
That's not you.
Laura Marlowe, seconded by
John Drew.
John Frew, and duly put to a vote, which resulted in the following.
Hold the board.
Aye.
Member Marlowe,
Aye.
member Hart,
Aye.
member Trevino,
Aye.
chairperson Hendrick.
Aye.
The resolution is thereupon duly adopted.
I will get a copy in the mail to you, probably it will be around Tuesday, Wednesday.
At 4 o'clock. My eye doctor quick drops in my eye.
I did the same thing this afternoon.
You know, I can't see for. I got glasses on, got them off.
Oh, yeah.
I had. yeah,
Dilated those
it's
eyes.
4 o'clock.
Dilated.
It's 4 o'clock, and this is just a big smear.
That's early. I did this afternoon too.
You know.
I forgot to change one spot.
I didn't notice it either, so I will change it. I already made a farm on here.
Okay,
so
all right,
When
all
I
right.
send them the copy.
Okay, good.
I'll make sure.
Rich spotted it, and it actually was a test and you passed.
After I looked at it, I was like, oh.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With that, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second,
Hold the board.
Aye.
member Marlowe,
Aye.
member Hart,
Aye.
member Trevino, and chairman Hendrick.
Aye. We have no applications for November.